Butterflies, I hope all is well with you. I decided to do a reading because we are experiencing Mercury in retrograde. I just wanted to, just try something out and just do a reading which will be entitled What's Happening Now, or what has happened in your situation. What is the person's thoughts, and what could be your thoughts as well? That may come up, and also the outcome of the situation. And this could be, in regards to a love interest or a friendship. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle the cards. All right, I haven't got that much space to shuffle over here, so bear with me. And let's take a look at what has happened or what is happening now in regards to your situation for the collective. All right, I've done one of these card readings before, I believe last year or something like that, and I don't know, I was just guided to do another one, maybe because this whole retrograde, I don't know, but let's just see what we can get. Yeah, all right, so what has happened for my collective, or what is happening for my collective? Okay. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. So right now with the Four of Cups, I feel like you could be going through a period of isolation for some of you, and for others of you, I feel like you may have offered someone, your cup of love, and you may be feeling in the now that this person is not reciprocating your feelings for them. All right, or you may be thinking about offering someone your cup of love. Some of you have actually told this person that you like them, that you're interested in them, but I feel for others of you, it's a situation whereby you keep thinking about this person, and you may be thinking to yourself, is it actually going to work, in reality? Because maybe this person is not showing you any sort of emotion, or maybe this person has shut some of you out, and I'm getting a sense for some of you that, this person, I feel, is in a period of, wanting to be alone. They're not really thinking about a relationship. It's almost like their thoughts and feelings are elsewhere. And this could be the reason why some of you are quite hesitant to offer this person, your cup of love. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio, but there's a very, depressed sort of tone with this card for me. And I feel like you sense that there's a distance between yourself and this person. Some of you are feeling to yourself that time is running out. But somebody, whether it's yourself or this person, is putting up this great big wall, this barrier, is what I'm getting. And this could be happening now, or this may have happened. I feel like some of you are thinking of ways in which to, make this person realize that you like them, that you want to start something with them. And there's an energy of someone being dismissive here. It could be yourself, or it could be the other person. Let's see what else has happened, or what is happening. What's happening? There's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so to me, this is indicating that, excuse me, there was a lack of action, or there is a lack of action in the now. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Aquarius individual, right? or you could be dealing with a Libra, but this is generally my Aquarius card. And I feel as though maybe this situation, you know, begun in the month of, excuse me, October, right? And to me, the Knight of Swords is all about someone coming in with fast communication. And because we are in the retrograde, it makes sense that this is in the reverse. So there's some sort of stalled communication that's going on between you and another person, maybe a Libra Scorpio cusp, or maybe a actual Aquarius. So there's some sort of lack of action happening here, and because of the lack of communication or lack of someone taking heed in stepping forth, you know, I feel as though you could be in a period of thinking to yourself, shall I even bother? But almost get a sense of still wanting to try. Like, let me just give it one last shot with the Four of Cups, because we have the 3 cups down here, but it's like with the last cup, I almost get a sense of let me just try one last time. But then there's some sort of blockage here. So for some of you, you may have been blocked by this individual. For others of you, because of this whole retrograde, you know, the communication is stalled. And this could be for, you know, from the other person's perspective. They may be, you know, willing to try and offer you some sort of offer, maybe of friendship, maybe of love, but they're holding back. So there's a heavy energy of someone holding back, someone not wanting to take action, and someone not taking action here. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. What's happening now? What's happening now? What's happening in my collectives? That's too much. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Magician in the reverse. So you may be feeling as though you're unable to manifest, or this person may be feeling as though they're unable to manifest anything within the situation. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius individual, or you could be a Gemini or Aquarius listening to this right now. And I feel as though someone is not being sincere within the situation. So someone may be choosing not to be sincere in regards to, you know, confronting how they really feel about another person, you know, and I get a heavy sense that someone has put a situation on hold. So maybe you've put the situation on hold, or maybe this other person has put the situation on hold. And I feel like if it's you, you may feel as though you're unable to manifest anything new with this person, so there's no point. I'm getting a sense of, I want to give up. I can't do this anymore. I've tried everything possible to make this person know that I like them, or to make this person know that, you know, I want to work on something with them, and they're just not open to any offers. You see these 3 cups at the bottom. So it's like, I tried that cup, they're not interested. I tried the 2nd cup, still not interested. The 3rd, okay, let me see if I can do the 4th. You know, but I'm getting a sense of a lack of somebody feeling hopeful about the situation. And, you know, someone could be hesitant to step forth and communicate, or to step forth and rush in to come and see someone else, because someone's not in the right energy with the, I don't like seeing the Magician in the reverse, because this to me indicates that there's someone that could be manipulating the situation, because the Magician is, you know, when he's in the reverse, he can be a trickster. He can be, you know, obnoxious. He can be vain. He can be, excuse me, you know, narcissistic, right? So I feel like someone, and not to say this person is, or you are, but I feel as though with the Magician in the reverse, for you, my viewer, I feel as though you are feeling like you can't manifest nothing with this person. This person's giving you 0, right? And I feel like this other person, they could too feel as though they can't manifest anything in the now, or they may have felt that they couldn't manifest anything with you. And they could have been trapped in some sort of ego as well. And I get a sense that someone here is not thinking about a relationship or thinking about a connection, because they may not be in the right frame of mind to be in a connection or to be in a relationship with anyone. Because when the Magician is in the reverse, it also indicates, you know, a level of depression for me as well. Someone not in their right frame of mind is what I'm getting. So someone's at a pause here, okay? So let's see what else we have. And we're going to clarify these as well after, all right? So, what has happened, or what is happening in the now? I'm getting the sense that some of you are just saying, I want to give up, I want to give up, I can't do this anymore, it's too much, you know. And this is probably why the Magician is in the reverse, because some of you are actually giving up. You've had enough. And I feel like some of you don't want to try anymore. Okay? So let's see what's happened, or what's happening. Okay. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles. So what is actually, you know, this is the aim, I feel, for some of you, to work on a partnership with an individual, maybe an earth sign, maybe a water sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or a Taurus. The aim is to work on this partnership, is to build something with someone. You may work with this individual, okay? But I get a sense of there could be third parties involved in this connection, or some of you may be feeling to yourself that you need to speak to somebody about this connection because you've tried everything. And for some of you, your last cut is to seek outside help. I need to tell my sister, I need to tell my brother, I need to tell my friends. I need advice because I'm trying everything that I can possibly do, and this person is not communicating with me, and they're being non-responsive. So for some of you, you have actually, you know, you've actually gone to someone, or you are thinking about telling someone about this, or maybe thinking about seeing a counselor or something along them lines. Because I feel like for some of you, it's a burden. And for some of you, I feel like you've managed to, you know, work on the partnership with this individual. Although there was some sort of stalled communication, some sort of blockages, this person was shutting you out emotionally, or you were shutting the other person out emotionally, and you felt as though you couldn't manifest anything new. I feel like some of you were able to manifest something with this person with the help of another. Okay? So let's clarify these cards. What's happening, or what has happened for my collectives? See? Okay, so we've got the Death card, and it came out in the reverse. So I did mention to you before that some of you are feeling to yourself that this is the last straw, but I'm still willing to give it one last shot. Hence why we've got the Death card in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, and I did mention Scorpio. So I feel like it's happening in the now for some of you, because we are in Scorpio season. You don't want to give up on this connection. However, you feel as though you are gonna try one last time. Okay, because with the Death card in the reverse indicates that something is not over. You're not ready to give this situation up again. Or for your person, they still want to, you know, keep this door open. Okay? And we also have the Fool in the reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, definitely, for some of you. And again, someone wasn't willing to take a leap of faith. Excuse me. Or speak. Someone was shutting someone out, and someone didn't want to take that leap of faith. And it could have left you quite shocked, because you, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius person, you may have been used to this person always instigating, you know, communication, phone calls or dates or meetings. And it's like this person just done a 360, not communicating with you, not speaking to you, or this could be your energy. And it may have led you to feel as though you need to get outside support in regards to this situation. Because I feel like this person's behavior shocked you. I get a sense that some of you did communicate with this individual, but it was a case of this person was just, you know, in an energy of not moving, not budging. Okay? So what's happening now, or what may have happened? Clarify the Magician, please. One card. Clarify the Magician, please. Yeah, so we've got the Five of Cups as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone with a Scorpio moon. I feel like there was a lot of sadness over this person's behavior towards you. And it left you feeling as though you lost this chance, you lost this person, you lost this, you know, friendship, you lost this relationship forever, you know, but something was around the corner without you realizing it. So that could have meant for some of you a new love potential, but you were, or a new friendship, or, you know, a situation whereby this could be salvaged, but you were focused on what you had lost. You may have felt that you lost this person forever. And I feel like it gave you a great deal of sadness. This situation could have been happening for 5 months or 5 weeks. But I feel like this person's behavior, by being in the Magician in the reverse, in that sort of, you know, energy where maybe there was in a sort of state of mind where they weren't actually listening to you. And I feel like for some of you, this person's, it's almost like they had a personality transplant and you just was at your wit's end in trying to figure them out and in trying to make the situation work. You didn't recognize this person anymore. And for some of you, it scared you that they were behaving this way. And not scared you in a detrimental way whereby they were going to hurt you, but scared you because it's almost like the rug was pulled from underneath you. You didn't see this type of behavior coming. Hence why some of you went and got outside help. Maybe you spoke to this person's friend or brother, you know, or sister, some sort of family member to intervene. And for some of you, I feel like you were successful with this because you got that outside help. Okay, but for others of you, I feel as though this is what you're thinking of doing with the last cup that you're willing to offer. Your last cup is, I need to get other people involved in this. This is not like this person to behave like this. For some of you, this could have been like a friendship, but for others of you, I feel like this could have been a relationship where you may have just been connecting and getting to know each other. And then this person may have ghosted some of you, or this person, yeah, I feel like this person may have just ghosted some of you. And during the situation with this individual, during the duration of the relationship or the getting to know each other phase of the connection, I feel like this person may have promised you things such as, you know, we're going to travel together, you know, we're going to have so much fun together, we're going to do this together, we're going to do that together. So some of you are mourning or were mourning the loss of what could have been. And you may have felt that this person, you know, was a player, because the Magician in the reverse can be a player. You may have felt that you were played by this individual. Why didn't I see it coming? And this is probably one of the reasons why some of you are wanting to just give up entirely and cut your losses with this person. But for others of you, I see that you're going to try and get some sort of outside help, because this could be some sort of group. You know, you may work with this person, or your friends know this person, etc. Or you may have met this person through friends and they know this person a little bit better than you do, so they can help you. Okay, this is why we've got the two cups at, you know, at the back of this man, because there's help that is waiting for him or her. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Clarify. Three of Pentacles. What is happening, or what may have happened for my collectives? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like some of you may know this person's mother, and you've spoken to the mother, and this person's mother is a no-nonsense individual, and I feel like she set the record straight. Or this could be this individual as well. So some of you wanted that communication, and you got that communication. And some of you are waiting on, you know, some sort of intervention from maybe this Queen of Swords energy. It could be a friend, or it could be a sister, but I feel strongly that it's a mother. And some of you are with this person, in a relationship with this person as well. And you don't want to close the door. You don't want to close the chapter, because you have so much history together. And some of you may even have children with this individual as well. But I feel like a conversation is going to be taking place, or it has taken place already, with the help of someone intervening, is what I'm getting. So let's take a look at this person's thoughts and feelings for you during this Mercury in retrograde. What is this person's thoughts and feelings for my collective? What is this person's thoughts and feelings for my collective? Okay, so this person's in a period of stagnation. They feel as though they have to be on pause. Okay, this person feels like they don't want to move. And I can understand why some of you, you know, got some sort of third party involved within the situation, because I feel, like I said, some of you are at your wit's end. You just really don't know what to do. And if it's a marriage that you're in, or a relationship that you're in, then I feel like some of you felt or feel like the best thing to do is get the person's mother involved, or even get your mother involved to try and sort out the situation. And some of you are being advised by your mother to cut this person off. And I feel like for some of you, it's the last resort to speak to this person's mother or sister, or, you know, there's some sort of powerful female here. Could be a boss as well. You know, it's maybe someone that you work with. And I don't feel that you wanted to get other people involved in this, but you felt as though, or feel as though, you have no choice. But I do feel that you know, some of you have got this communication from this individual, or you're hoping to get communication from this individual, and you're hoping to give this person a piece of your mind, is what I'm getting here. But this person's thoughts and feelings for you is one of being in stagnation. They're taking time out to think things through. At this point, they don't really know what to do. They don't really know if they should get back in a connection with you. They don't know, you know, what to communicate to you. Hence why for some of you, they have not communicated with you. Because they're trying to find some sort of answers. They're trying to understand their own behavior in the now as well. They're going through their own, you know, thoughts and feelings and worries, and they feel like the safest place to be is on pause. Okay, so let's see this person's thoughts and feelings for my collective, please. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Aries or a Pisces Aries cusp. And I feel as though, again, with the Page of Wands in the reverse, Wands is all about communication. This person feels like they don't want to take any action. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to be communicated with, is what I'm getting. What's this person's thoughts and feelings for my collective? Okay, we've got Queen of Wands. Some of you could be a Leo. This person feels that you are a very powerful individual. So you could be a Leo male listening to this, or a Leo female. They find you very erotic, very alluring, very sexy, mysterious, loving, warm, a great communicator, someone that is vibrant, someone that is fun. And I feel like for some of you, I'm almost getting a sense that this person may feel like you can do better than them. And it may be, you know, confusing for some of you, but this is what I'm getting. Because this is in the upright and these are in the reverse. So during this period of isolation for some of you, stagnation, communication, this person is thinking and feeling as though you may be too good for them. They see you in a very positive light. And because they see you in a very positive light, it almost makes them feel bad about themselves, as though they're not on the same level as you, is what they're thinking. Let's see what else this person feels and thinks about my collective. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands and it came out sideways. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo male or a Sagittarius male, because my King of Wands is Sagittarius and Leo. I did mention to you before that this person doesn't see themselves on the same level as you. And this person feels that you can do better than them. And I feel like this person is trying to build themselves up. They feel like they can't equal you. They can't match you. They feel as though they're lacking something. The King of Wands is an individual that is very confident and very, handsome and, ambitious and courageous. And so I feel like this person could be working on their ambitions, but for some reason they feel like they're just starting out and you're already set with where you are in life. And some of you may be thinking, no, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I understand, I hear you, but this is how they perceive the situation to be. It's not upright, it's sideways. So they feel like their cup is half full. None of us are full to the brim anyway, but they feel like their cup is half full and they can't stand beside you. Okay, they feel as though they can't stand beside you. And I also feel like this person feels and thinks as though if they leave the situation on pause or on hold, then there's a possibility that you will forget about them. And they don't want to say it. They don't want to communicate with you in the hope that you will just forget about the connection, forget about them. Yeah? So let's see, why have we got the Hangman in the reverse? What does this person feel and think for my collective? What does this person feel and think for my collective? Okay, so this person's going through a lot of emotional turmoil, inner turmoil, a lot of conflict, could be going through a lot of I did mention before that they got a lot of things going on in their mind. They could be having family problems, disagreements with brothers, sisters, work colleagues. There's something that's conflicting, I feel, with this person. Could be dealing with the Aries, or I feel, and the thing is, we're going into the Aries full moon soon. So now that we're, you know, we had the Scorpio full moon last week, and now that we're going into the Aries full moon, this indicates to me that it's bringing up a lot of things for this individual. Is this what I really want? How's it going to work? You know, there's a lot of conflict here. And because there's so much conflict with this person, they are so taken aback and overwhelmed by it all that they feel that they have to stand still, not reach out to you, not take any action. Because there's a lot of mental, you know, they're being bombarded with all these ideas and thoughts of why it wouldn't work. Anxiety. It's like they're talking themselves out of it. They may feel like this relationship could bring some sort of controversy as well for some of you. That there's going to be a lot of arguments, disagreements. People will be opposing this connection. I feel it's because they, deep down, don't feel good enough. And because they don't feel good enough, they feel that other people will feel as though they're not good enough for you. So it's almost like I get a sense of them trying to talk themselves out of the connection. Okay? Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. These cards are literally stuck together. Butterflies, literally. Okay. Why have we got Page of Wands in reverse? Why have we got Page of Wands in reverse? Okay, so we've got Ten of Cups. So the reason why the Page of Wands is in the reverse and how this person thinks and feels for you is because some of you have children, and this person may feel as though they can't step forth towards you because of children. They may feel as though they're not good enough to be in a partnership with someone that has children. What have I got to offer? Because they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as someone, you know, that shines brightly, right? I know that sounds a bit cliche, but they see you as someone, you know, they see you as someone in a good light, and they may feel as though them coming into your life may disrupt your routine, may disrupt your life. And for some of you, this person may not want children. That's for some of you. And for others of you, there is, because I'm focusing on the Page of Wands, and the Page is a child, right? So for some of you, this is like, how am I going, you know, this person is a free spirit. This person is someone that likes their own independence, likes their own space, right? And they may feel like in order to get into a connection with you may mean that I'm going to have to adapt and get rid of, you know, get rid of how I used to be or how I am. My genetic makeup is one of someone that likes their own space, that can just pick themselves up and go whenever they want to go. But is an acknowledgement that if they get into a connection with you, it will have to be something serious, is what they're thinking. You know, they wouldn't, you know, they feel like to be with someone like you may require them to have to settle down, maybe have to have children, or maybe to become a step parent. And I don't feel like they feel as though they're not ready yet for that. So it's almost like this person's in an energy of talking themselves out of why the situation wouldn't work, as opposed to why it could work. Okay? Now, this person could also be speaking to a friend about the situation. or this could be involved, you know, this situation could be involving three people. Yourself, another woman, or another man. Is what I'm getting here. So why have we got the Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands and what this person thinks and feels about my collectives. Okay, we've got the Empress. This person sees you as the Empress. So this person sees you, some of you could be mothers, or if you haven't got children, this person finds you very sensual, very seductive. So they view you, the thing is, with how they are viewing you, what they're thinking and feeling, how they view you is in a very positive light. Like I said, too good to be true for some of you, and almost too good for me is what they're thinking. They see you as someone that is, you know, very feminine, very sexy, very bold, very confident, but at the same time, someone that is very sweet-natured, kind, warm. And you give this person a vibe of, you know, you have this very nurturing quality about you, even if you're a male. And this person, if you're a male, listen, this person sees you as someone that they would potentially like to have children for. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, or a Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, but specifically a Sun, or a Leo Sun, or a Leo, you know, or a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. But this person does actually feel as though, why would someone like you want to be with someone like me when I'm still trying to get it together? They feel like you're a great catch. They also feel as though you have a lot of admirers as well, and in some respects they don't want to get caught up in all that. They want a, you know, a fun free life. They don't want to have to fight for you or love, fight for your attention. And they feel, even if that's not happening in the now, they may feel that down the road, like I said, this relationship is going to cause some sort of controversy, because they see you as this highly attractive individual, and they don't view themselves as someone that could be with someone like you. So, and I feel like this person is very attractive themselves. Very attractive. I know they are. But they feel as though, because they see you in this high light, i.e. the Empress and the Queen of Wands, two very powerful cards, other people will see you that way as well. And other people will question, how did you get him? How did you get her? Then there's going to be, you know, upset, etc. So they're kind of trying to ice, not kind of, they're trying to ice you out so you can forget about them and the connection, as though it's never happened. Okay, why have we got the King of Wands sideways? Why have we got the King of Wands sideways? It's a lot of cards. Why have we got the King of Wands sideways? King of Wands. See. Clarify King of Wands. Okay, so we got Five of Pentacles. So how does this person feel and think for my collective? What does this person feel and think for my collective? This person feels as though that I did mention that they're trying, you know, for some of you, this person may feel as though they don't earn enough, or they haven't got enough to invest into this relationship. I feel like this person is trying to build themselves up. They're also feeling like there's something about maybe class here. There's something about maybe status here. And again, they feel like, why would someone like you want someone like me? Or I haven't got enough to invest into this relationship. Especially if you've got children. You know, this person feels as though, because the Five of Pentacles is a heavy card, it's a sad card. So two things have come to mind. This person may be feeling depressed, and I just feel like this person is not where they want to be at right now. And it's almost like the outsider looking in and looking in and admiring what they see, but then feeling as though what they see is too good for them. So this speaks about this person's self-worth, because some of you may be listening to this and feeling that this person is enough, but they don't know that they're enough. They don't see their worth. They've got an idea and aspiration as to how, as to who they want to be, because I feel like this person is the King of Wands, but they are not seeing it. And this person could be starting from scratch again. So how does this person feel and think of my collective? What does this person feel and think with the Five of Pentacles? I haven't got anything to offer. This is what they feel and this is what they think. They haven't got anything to offer you. Okay, so let's take a look at the outcome for this situation. Pretty sad, actually. Outcome for my collectives for this situation. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords. So the outcome is, someone will be spying on someone. And I feel like this person will be keeping an eye on you. This person will be spying on you. Okay, so they may live near you, so they could walk past your home or something along them lines and look to see if they can bump into you, or, look near the window to see if they can get a glimpse of you. But they may hold back on communication. This person may also act like they don't care, or you may act like you don't care. But I feel that there's a heavy sense of both parties keeping, thoughts and fears and feelings to themselves and not communicating with the other and acting as though they don't care about the other when they really do. Okay? What's the outcome for my collectives with themselves and their person? Okay, so we got the Devil card. So the Devil card speaks of, to me, sex, obsession. So again, it's almost like you and this person are going to try and forget about each other, but you won't be able to stop thinking about each other. Page of Swords is an immature energy, so this is also indicating to me that even if you do see this person at work, or do see this person on the road, or at some sort of friend get together, there's going to be an energy of pretending that you don't care, or not speaking to each other, walking past each other, but there's going to be a very heavy, intense sexual pull that you'll both have towards each other. Some of you have been intimate with this person, but I feel some of you haven't. And I do get a sense of maybe giving in to each other. For some of you, this may have, I don't know, this could happen around Capricorn season, January or December. But I do get a sense of, even if you are not going to become intimate, but I do feel this is a sex card to me, is obsession. There is going to be obsession here, because you will both, I feel, try to be pushing down your emotions for each other, not confronting your feelings. And this person's in the energies of trying to forget about you in the now. And some of you are trying to give up on this connection also, but you will be pulled back together with this Devil card. It's almost like I get a sense of unfinished business, Death card in the reverse. And you may feel bounded to each other. And for some of you may give in to this temptation because you tempt each other. I'm getting a sense of forbidden fruit. So there could be some sort of difference between yourself and this individual. But there's a heavy dose of sexual energy between yourself and this person. Right? So some of you may give in to each other. Okay, what's the outcome for my collective? For them and their person. We've got King of Swords. So someone's going to be trying to repress this. An Aquarius or a Libra could be of importance to you. Someone's going to try and act detached, act aloof, and be, you know, yes, there's going to be these heavy sexual feelings there, but someone's going to be, whether it's yourself or this person, they're going to be in the energies of trying to act nonchalant, cool, calm, maybe not communicating as much, or communicating with you but not being flirtatious, trying to keep things, you know, I wouldn't even say on a friendship level with the King of Swords. Maybe just keeping things light and breezy, detached, because they will be trying to untangle themselves out of these deep erotic thoughts and feelings that they have about you, because this person does think about you, and I feel like you will be thinking about this person also, but you'll both be quite cool about it. And again, even if some of you do end up getting into a sexual encounter with this person, the aftermath of it may be one of detachment. Like, it didn't happen, okay, I don't want to think about it, because if I think about it, I'm going to think too deep. You know, it didn't happen. This is what I'm getting from both of you. But feeling that pull, feeling that obsession, maybe not a healthy obsession, but feeling as though you are each other's drug is what I'm getting here. But trying to be cool about it. So maybe that could mean not speaking to the other person for a while, because there's the energy here of not wanting to get into a situation, because it's going to cause controversy and it's going to be, you know, not right for another to get involved in the situation, because it's going to require someone to have to level up or someone to have to change their way of being. But there's an element and an energy here for the outcome of someone just giving in, disregarding everything that they thought was wrong about the connection, and just, you know, devouring the other and facing consequences later. It's almost like I get a sense of, oh no, I shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to start getting feelings, or oh no, what's going to happen now? Okay, so what's the outcome for my collectives with themselves and their person? What's the outcome? Wow, we've got the Hierophant. So the outcome is commitment. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you are in a marriage with this individual. And some of you could be, you know, thinking about separating with this person. Hence why we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be considering a divorce, or some of you could be actually divorced from this person. And then you reconnect with this individual again. And then you feel to yourself that, what did we just do? Does that mean we have to remarry, or what is this? But I feel for some of you, there's a strong emphasis here of realizing that you have feelings for someone and that person has feelings for you, but there's a resistance there, and you're at your wit's end and you just don't want to invest, but you just feel drawn and pulled to the other person, and the person feels the same way, but they're trying to ice you out. But the ending of this situation here is commitment for the majority of you. So that could also mean salvaging a relationship as well. Let's see what else we've got. Clarify Page of Swords. What's the outcome? Clarify the Page of Swords for my collectives. What's the outcome for my collectives? Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands. Some of you could be a Leo or could be dealing with a Leo. Because you see, with the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, there's some sort of success. So you may be successful with appearing and acting as though you both don't care about each other. But whilst doing so, I feel like it may force you both to focus on other avenues and areas in your life, such as your projects, your working life, right? So by not communicating with each other, even though I feel like some of you are going to be acting as though I don't care about him, I don't care about her, even though you really do, and even though they really do, there's an energy of being successful elsewhere. So that could be getting recognition at work, you know, getting recognition for some sort of project that you're doing. Some of you are very popular. And the thing is, because this could be the other person or it could be you, right? This person will be spying on you, or you may be spying on this person at work, or this person could be in a high position at work, or you could be in a high position. I feel more so it's you I'm speaking to. You could be doing something that is in the public eye, or you could be, you know, quite well known within your area or where you live. You could be well known for something, or you could come from a very popular family, something along them lines. And this person, I feel, will be watching you. You could be, you know, have a lot of subscribers on Instagram, followers on, I'm saying subscribers, some of you could be YouTubers. You could have a lot of followers on Instagram, on Facebook, right? And I feel like this person will be spying on you, keeping an eye on you, looking at who likes your post, you know, because they feel as though there's a lot of attention around you and seeing you in that positive light as well, which is going to give them cold feet even more. Or this could be you, but I feel strongly it's the other person. Okay? Seeing that, you know, without them, or you without them, that life continues and you're getting on. Or you could be friends with this person on Instagram, or, you know, you could be checking their status on WhatsApp and just seeing them living their life, and vice versa. But you'll be both acting as though you don't care when you really do. Okay, clarify devil card, please. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Wands. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. You know, I said some of you may give into this temptation, but I feel like there's going to be a fear here. If I give into this sexual urge, what is it going to entail? Would I then become obsessed with this person? Is what I'm feeling here with the Nine of Wands. There's an element of, if I eat the forbidden fruit, I'm going to become obsessed, because I feel like I'm obsessed already. So that's why there could be a resistance there. Let's see what else we have. Clarify King of Swords, please. Three of Wands. There will be a sense of waiting. That could also indicate the whole retrograde. There will be a sense of waiting. So although you may not communicate with this person and vice versa, I almost get a sense that you'll both be waiting on each other to make that move. There'll be a sense of, you know, someone waiting for someone to crack. Because the King of Swords is a very cold, and, you know, he can be cold and aloof, and a very serious-minded person. You know, this is like a scientist, a lawyer, someone that's very logical. And it's almost like I get a sense that you may wait for a change. You know, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. You may wait on a change for this mask to slip, because you may feel like, I know this is not really you, and vice versa. This person may feel this way about you as well. But there is going to be waiting, I feel. Waiting for some sort of commitment, which I feel that some of you will get with the Hierophant. Okay? Some of you may wait to finalize some sort of divorce. There's going to be an element of waiting here, and still having those sort of sexual thoughts and intimate feelings for your husband or ex-husband to be, or ex-wife to be, but not giving into it. Because if I go there again, I'm going to get tied up. I'm going to get obsessed, is what I'm getting. Okay? Some of you are wives. Okay? So let's see. Clarify the Hierophant, please. What's the outcome for my collective? Okay? So we've got the Five of Swords. So some of you, I feel like, this person may promise, you know, some of you may wait on a commitment. Maybe after being intimate with this person may promise a commitment but won't be in the energies to fulfill that commitment with the Five of Swords. Why have we got the Five of Swords? I'm going to clarify some more. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, this person is scared of a commitment and they may try and flee from a commitment. To me, this person is very, as we've seen, or this could be you, it's almost like someone's going to leave someone jilted. But then we have the Ace of Pentacles. There will be a new offer made. So to me, this indicates an on and off again situation may occur. I'll give you commitment, but then I'm going to take it back. I'll give you commitment, but I'm too scared, is what I'm getting. Okay, clarify Three of Wands. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups. So after waiting, you will get your wish fulfilled. There's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment, which will be a commitment for some of you, but this person's still going to be in the energies of not wanting to be honest and truthful about commitment, about giving you an offer, still wanting to keep things light and breezy. Clarify Nine of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Nine again of Swords. So someone will be coming out of a period of overthinking about the situation. I definitely said to you before that someone's going to give in to the situation. But after giving in, for some of you, there's going to be maybe regret, fear, you know, and sadness. Oh no, what does this mean? Does this mean that I'm going to get entangled in this web of misery again? But coming out of that, and maybe coming out of this fear and feeling trapped because someone's trying to repress their feelings, because number 9 is all about endings, and we've got 2 9s, so that's saying something to me. Someone's going to give in, coming out of fear and mental anguish and giving into their urges is what I'm getting here. But then there may be some sort of regret after that, because there's a fear of being controlled by the lust that they have for another. Clarify Six of Wands. Okay, some of you are definitely a Leo. We have the Strength card. So I definitely feel there's a very strong sexual pull and someone not wanting to give into that, because not wanting to be led by sex, not wanting to be controlled. You know, I feel like you have a very strong hold over this person sexually, whether you know that or not. Okay, and we have the King of Cups as well. So there is love there, but I feel more so this is a very sexual. You know, we even have the Knight of Wands. It came out reversed. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Scorpio, or Sagittarius Scorpio cusp. With the Strength card coming out in the reverse, Strength is a very sexual card, but it indicates with it in the reverse that someone is releasing their someone's not, you know, as suppressed as they once were, or someone is trying to forget about their sexual thoughts about another, hence why we've got the Page of Swords there. But I do get a sense of someone trying to push down their feelings of love, because love is developing with the King of Cups and their sexual urges, but not being able to resist the other, hence why there's going to be a bit of spying going on there. Okay, so let's pull 4 more cards out for the outcome for my collectives, so I don't need it there for you. What's the outcome for my collectives and their person? What's the outcome for my collectives and their person? Okay, resistance again, 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles. To me, resistance of commitment. Also, I feel like someone will be stable as well. Someone will be focusing on their finances, whether that's yourself or this other person. I feel that if you're dealing with a Taurus, it could be this Taurus individual. But King of Pentacles is my commitment card as well. But there's a resistance of someone trying to block out commitment. Okay, let's see. What's the outcome for my collectives? 3 of Cups, Definitely see socializing and enjoyment. Some of you, there's some sort of third party situation going on here. And when I say third party, I'm getting more so a feeling of this is some sort of group friendship, and maybe yourself and this other person have connected. So this could indicate you and this person and your friends all going out, all socializing, all enjoying each other's company. So to me, this situation could be ongoing. Celebration as well. Okay? Some of you could be ending a partnership, ending a marriage, still keeping someone blocked out, or someone else could still be keeping you blocked out. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay? Outcome for my collective. Last card, please. I'll take the 2 that came out. So we have the Moon card. We are going to be going in a, we will, be having an Aries full moon. And, I always focus on the Scorpion in this card. And Scorpio used to be ruled by Mars, and we have an Aries full moon. Aries is ruled by Mars. So I feel like something may occur around the full moon in Aries, some sort of realization. But there's a sense of fear here. There will be that energy of fear and sadness. Some of you may be releasing a husband or a wife, or because some of you could be consulting lawyers. King of Swords to me is like a lawyer. Queen of Swords, like a divorcee. Some of you are going through a divorce, but some of you still have those feelings for your spouse. Others of you, there's going to be an element, a sense of fear. Which path should I take? If I commit to this person, I may get hurt in the long run. I don't want a broken heart. And there could be tears with releasing. Some of you are going to try and release this person as well, but feel like you can't because you keep obsessing about them. And then we have the 6 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. We'll end here with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups speaks to me about reconciliation. So some of you might not go through this divorce. Some of you may try and resurrect this connection with the Death card in the reverse. And, you'll be focusing on the past. For others of you, I feel like there will be reconciliation, because I feel some of you, this is a friendship, or this is some sort of group setting and you and another person have gotten together, or there's feelings there, you haven't acted upon the feelings yet, but there is, there's the energy of trying to diminish the connection, diminish the feelings, but there will be a coming together of the 6 of Cups. Maybe it's happened already. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or you could be, you could have Cancer in your chart. But I do feel that someone's going to be offering someone a gift, some sort of token of love, maybe an apology as well. But the 6 of Cups is one of my favorite cards, and the 2 of Cups as well. This card was in the upright, so I'm going to pull it, and it's the Knight of Cups. So I definitely feel during Scorpio season, because this is my Scorpio card, there will be an offer of love, there will be an offer of romance, and there will be a coming together, maybe an apology for some of you, but definitely I feel some sort of gift. Maybe that this doesn't have to be a physical gift. It could be an apology, as I mentioned before. But I definitely feel that someone's going to be in the energies of coming out of their shell, of trying to repress. And it could be you, if you are a Scorpio, right? It doesn't have to be. I feel this is more the energies that we're in now. Because before, remember, we had, these cards here with the Magician in the reverse, like no one wants to speak, this person doesn't want to talk, or you don't want to talk. But now I feel like someone's going to be willing to talk, willing to express, but at the same time I feel like this person still wants to keep their level of independence, or you may still want to keep your level of independence. This person is not ready for a heavy commitment yet. A marriage may scare this person, or talks about a marriage may scare this person, but this person will acknowledge, or you may acknowledge, that there is love there. Whether or not that's expressed, I don't know, because I feel more so because the Knight is covered up, still covering up feelings, but still willing to express to the other person that there is love feelings there, that there is an attraction there. But this is a very sweet natured individual, or this could be you, very sweet natured. So I feel, you know, there could still be an element of trying to repress those sexual thoughts and feelings, but wanted to be playful, wanted to be flirtatious, wanted to come together. And I definitely see some sort of reconciliation. This could come after the Mercury in retrograde, or it could be during. But this is a massive turnaround for you. And you may get that apology. And for some of you, I feel more so this is going to be an expression of love. That this person may offer to you, or you may offer to them. But from going from no communication to wanting, look, we start off with trying to offer a cup and feeling as though you want to give up, or this person trying to offer a cup and feeling as though, I feel it's more your energy to getting that cup offered to you in the end.